Long ago in a faraway land, there was a village. And this village was no ordinary village. This was a Viking village. The men went off to war, pillaging and plundering. The women ran the village. Life was not easy. It's me. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going back to Scandinavia between 800 and 1000, a very special episode of bedtime historical storytelling. When they weren't sailing the seas or pillaging on foreign lands, they were busy with their own chores around the village, like fixing roofs, making tools, and training for their next battle. Sometimes they also went on trading trips to distant lands, bringing back exotic goods that the villagers had never seen before. The men helped the women with their children get settled in for bed, and then the men returned to the longhouse to sleep by the fire. Close your eyes and imagine that you are living in a Viking village. Are you a fierce warrior or a clever merchant? Maybe you are a hardworking farmer or an adventurous explorer. What kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to travel the world or settle down in one place? It's up to you. Just remember that no matter what you choose, you should always try your best and never give up. Your dreams are within reach. Just believe in yourself. The cycle of life in the Viking village continued, and today we will be talking about what it would have been like to live in a Viking village. The older villagers, both male and female, sat on benches and told tales of their adventures and mishaps from their youth. These stories often included daring raids on foreign villages, battles with rival Viking clans, and encounters with mythical creatures from Norse mythology. The younger villagers listened intently, hanging on every word and learning valuable lessons from their elders' experiences. As the night wore on, the stories became more fantastical and the mead flowed freely, everyone present slowly getting drunk. Before long, the entire village was filled with the sound of laughter, singing, and the clinking of tankards. Some of the villagers even began to dance, their feet stomping and clapping in time to the music. It is a little bit chilly tonight, so snuggle up under your blankets and get ready for bed. But don't fall asleep just yet, because I still have to tell you all about the Vikings. The sun is setting over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange, red, and purple. The tall wooden houses of the Viking village are starting to light up with the warm glow of candlelight. While the men were out fighting, raiding, and exploring new lands, the women were left to manage the village and take care of everything else. They grew crops, raised livestock, mended fishing nets, traded goods, and took care of the sick. If the harvest was poor or an unexpected frost came early and killed the crops, then the women had to take extra shifts trading their handmade crafts and other goods to ensure that their families would survive the winter. But most of the time, they managed to keep the village running smoothly. And when the men returned home, they were greeted by the delicious smells of freshly baked bread and roasted meat. You can hear the laughter of children playing outside while their mothers are preparing dinner inside the longhouses. A small fire crackles merrily in the center of the room, casting dancing shadows on the walls as it slowly gets dark outside. Outside, the wind begins to pick up, whipping across the open fields and rustling the leaves in the nearby forest. The sound of a lone wolf howling in the distance sends a shiver down your spine. Life in a Viking village was not easy, especially if you were born a woman. Speaking of the men, they didn't spend all their time at war. As the evening progresses, the villagers start to gather around the fire, sharing stories and catching up with each other. As the night wore on, the party continued until, one by one, the villagers started to make their way to their homes. And now it is time for you to go to sleep too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.